welcome back to the Outcasts podcast. I'm one of the
Howdy.
co-hosts,
It's your host,
Gabriel.
Gilbert.
Shut the fuck up. Here's my co-host, Gilbert. Also here with me today is Amaya,
Hey.
Adam,
Hey.
and Log.
Yes.
Also known as Harry because he's a Irish cunt.
No, I'm only Log. Stop.
Irish boy. Irish, isn't it?
Irish,
Fuck up.
isn't it?
You Americans. I'm outnumbered here.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you have a story to start us off with, Log.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So, once upon a time, it was a normal day in first year. I was going about my day, sitting in geography with my mates. You know, typically not giving a shit and not paying attention during class. So, we all of a sudden
Why are you
hear a
speaking
scream
like this?
come. Because I'm making it like a story. Fucking stop interrupting me.
Don't you
Jesus.
Sounds like you're a fucking narrator of a book.
Accent.
I am bro. I played too
This-
much D&D to not tell it like a story. Okay, so leave me be. But yeah, so we hear a scream come off from the bathroom, and this was like a high pitched scream, like this could break a glass. And our teacher doesn't even look up from his desk. He just sends me and my friend off to do it because we couldn't give us a shit about the class. So we're going down, and teachers are walking by, very concerned with it, and some are going, but others are ignoring it and not going near it. And we're very confused by why, and confused with the school's dedication to the students' safety, because you hear a scream and nobody gives a shit.
The teacher sent two of his students out instead of actually going to investigate.
Exactly.
Go check it out for me.
But yeah. So we go down, and we enter the bathroom. And there's this lad in there. He's like, look in that stall. I'm like, okay. And what's there is a shit. Now, not just any shit. This is a thick shit, and this thing is not in the toilet, not on the toilet, but beside it, on the ground,
What's the circumference of this shit?
bro. It's like, have you ever had when you go, I don't know, McDonald's or like the movies, and you get those drinks, and they're massive cups.
Yes, I know.
Something like that, bro. Like it was like around that size. Like it was massive.
I love how that's your comparison to it.
Right? Describe the color.
The color?
Describe it.
Okay. So imagine not wood, but like the way if you had like a plank of wood and you'd like put that polish over it to make it look real dark.
Wait. No, you're talking about like fucking lacquered, like
I don't
like,
fucking know. I don't do that stuff.
banister wood.
I like wood for how it is. I don't cover it in makeup to make it look pretty.
Hey,
Okay.
yo, shit. The shit
But
was
yeah,
shiny.
it was shiny, bro.
Shiny.
you could see yourself in this shit. Like it was like a mirror. But yeah, that's not even the scariest part about it. The sheer size of it wasn't nearly as scary as the note that was left next to it.
Note?
What was on the note?
What I remember reading, Jesus Christ, who screamed. But what I remember it reading was, "Hello there, fellow students and/or teachers. I am sick and tired of being forced to shit in these terribly conditioned toilets, and I will not stand for it any longer. From now on, until justice is served, or I have shat in every stall, I will be shitting in every stall, including the woman's, but not in it, beside it. And no one will ever find out if it's me. You have no hope. Give up now."
So this is all real, right? The story you're telling us.
This happened. This genuinely happened.
I feel like there's a bit of a problem with his note because his reasoning for leaving these massive fist-sized shits in the stalls is because he didn't want to shit in their restrooms, but he's still shitting in there anyways. So I think his message might have been a bit.
Look, man, it was scary nonetheless.
Get the job done?
Bro, this man, No one ever caught him. He has never been caught to this day. If it's a
Did he
he,
keep doing it
we don't
afterwards?
know. It could be a she.
The Phantom shitter.
Female edition.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. The only way to leave shits that size is to have a gaping asshole.
and
so,
you
I mean,
know,
it adds
women.
up.
So like,
We did talk a bit about butt plugs on the last episode of the podcast, so I mean, it all adds up. It's all intertwined.
Mm-hmm.
it's all going according to plan for Phantom Shitter.
I have
Yeah.
it's not near.
Poor Gilbert can't even speak.
Gilbert, you're like roboting.
Gilbert really said Android.
Turning into Ian V with his connection.
Never mind.
Yeah, never mind.
I remember in 4th grade, they had all the girls come into like the gym. And they're like, we're gonna have a little girl talk. I'm like, oh, we're about to get the sex talk. No, they're like,
Hey, yo.
so no, they were like, so one girl in 3rd or 4th grade has been smearing shit on. They didn't say shit, obviously. They're like shit
Respect.
on the wall, and we need whoever it is to own up and stop it. And I was like,
Respect.
oh, just smearing it on the wall.
Like
Art.
a fucking ape at the zoo. It's just smearing their shit. They
Bro, like,
shit, they
like,
shit
if-
in their hands and use it like a massive crayon or a piece of chalk on the walls.
Oh man, like if she got caught, she'd like start throwing it at the person that caught her.
I remember, I think it was in 5th grade. Our principal, so he apparently went into the bathroom one day near our church, and he found piss on the floor. And we had church that day, so he came into our classroom, obviously assuming that it was us because his son was in that class, and basically accused all of us and said he will look at the cameras. And my first thought is, you have fucking cameras in the bathroom. And then he threatens us, telling us if somebody doesn't own up to it and say that they did it, then he would look at the cameras and check for us. He never
You
did
could have
anything.
just reported that, and he'd be fucked.
Well, the thing
I-
is like nothing ever happened. He never looked at cameras because there wasn't any fucking cameras in there. Because that's like a
Even-
public church, so he can't. That's literally illegal. But then he
Basically,
left
like
after that year.
it's basically like freaking childlike.
Pornography.
Yeah, I guess in a
Yeah.
way. If there was tapes, I don't know. I mean,
What?
he
Oh,
knew
gosh.
there was no like actual way he could take that and then use it and
Oh,
then
yeah, he
get
just
somebody in
threatened
trouble.
He
What
just
is it?
threatened us.
Last year, Adam asked to go to the bathroom in math,
Oh god.
and he was there for half the class period, and the teacher started getting worried about him. So she like sent someone to go check up on him or something. I don't exactly remember. But not long after that, they go, the boys' restroom by the gym is closed. And everyone thought he clogged the toilet with some massive shit.
No, I walked into the bathroom and I go to the bitter stall because like I just like the bitter stall, and I walk in and the first thing I see is this huge ass shit, and it's like not shit, it's like molten. Like this shit is everywhere.
Like a
And
volcano.
yeah, it was bad. Like they completely missed the toilet. That's the thing. It was like 3 feet over from it, and
I thought it was in the urinal.
The
no, it
Phantom
wasn't a
shitter
urinal.
moved
I
The
schools.
urinal.
I don't I go into the stall and it's just there, and my like I don't have like that good of a stomach. I have a weak fucking stomach, so I walk in, the first shit I see is that on the ground. So I ran to the other stall and I fucking threw up and I got it on myself, so I had to leave.
How weak a stomach do you have? It's just shit. Jesus.
It smelled horrible.
The Phantom shitter turned into the molten shitter, pretty much, is what you're telling me.
His
Yeah.
new form. But I'll be honest with you. I think this is just Adam covering up for him taking a massive shit. To be honest.
No,
with you,
because
right?
I literally I wasn't even in there for that long because I literally text my mom and I'm like, can you please someone pick me up? I'm not trying to go into this fucking classroom with throw up all over myself. I'm not doing that.
The school's
It was so
tacos
funny.
basically hit a worse level than Taco Bell.
That's the thing. We hadn't even had lunch yet. This was like second period. I
So
don't
it
know
was
what
for
the fuck this
breakfast.
made for
Then.
breakfast. I don't know.
I
I don't
remember
eat breakfast.
in middle school, what we would used to do, we would like a bunch of guys would go into the bathroom. You get there their horrendous one-ply toilet paper, basically get the
God.
whole roll, run it under the water, and throw it up at the ceiling or the wall, and it would just stick there until it fall down.
Oh yeah,
And
we
then
used to do that a
at
lot.
the end of the day, you would go in there, you'd see the poor fucking janitor scraping off the wet toilet paper off of the walls. It was so nasty.
Oh,
This
man,
shit
I
was fucking
remember
funny.
when I was in canteen, which is like our lunch where we go. By Gilbert. But I went in, and so like for each year, there's a different time. I'd gone in a bit early with some friends, and we tried to fake being in a higher year. We pulled it off, and we got lunch early. There's this lad in our year who everyone hates. Like everyone hates him to death because he's so annoying. He comes in and he's like, "You guys aren't in their year. You guys are gonna get in so much trouble." And we were like, piss off, leave us alone. And he's like, "No, teacher." And then my friend decides to get a vinegar packet and he like sprays him with it. And it
Wait,
goes, like,
wait,
all
wait!
over his
Vinegar
clothes.
packets.
Yeah.
You have vinegar packets at your
Like
Yeah.
school?
just straight up vinegar, like not like salad dressing, just straight up vinegar. Oh,
You eat
Yeah.
them with your Lucky Charms over there?
Oh, whoa. Bro,
I had to laugh.
We-
Sorry.
get it. I'm Irish, okay?
bro, you eat beans with toast. I mean, not
Bro,
really
you
that
eat
surprised.
pizza rolls. Stop talking. Just eat pizza.
Hey,
Holy shit.
What do you expect me to do?
don't
Just eat a
bag
whole
on
fucking
pizza rolls. The
I'm
flavoring
bagging.
is amazing.
No,
And
I'm bagging, bro.
the only problem with pizza rolls is half of them are frozen and the other half are fucking volcanic
No.
hot.
Look, bro.
From an American, I am gonna bag on pizza rolls. They're not
Yeah.
that good. They're overhyped.
Look.
Shut the fuck up,
Understand that you as maybe American, but just because you are doesn't mean that you have to get every sort of food that's nice and encase it in a pocket and make it terrible. Like I swear,
I don't think you understand the hot pockets and pizza rolls when you're high. They're like the best food. They're like heaven sent. You have no idea how much.
Bro. When you're high, you
My-
eat spice bags. You eat spice bags all the time. That's all you
These
eat.
foods are made
Ooh.
for stoners and gamers. That's the population of the people who eat hot pockets and pizza rolls.
Yeah,
And it
well,
sells too.
they need to
Log,
get
I have
the
a
fucking
question.
line. Shoot.
It's just basically just eat pizza without having to spend like $20 on it.
No,
Easy.
I have a question for Log.
Yes, Amaya.
So, how does Ireland view America?
How every other
Oh,
country
poorly.
views America.
Well, I don't know.
Guns,
Uh,
racial violence, and retarded presidents for the most part.
So here are the three things that I personally view America as: shit, guns, and racism.
Okay.
That's basically
That's
what I said.
yeah,
That's basically what I said.
that's the three things that I will always base America off. You think you're the greatest country when you are most definitely not.
Oh yeah.
We are the greatest country. What do you mean? We have James Charles and all of his nudes
I
with
mean,
us. There's no
shit.
way Ireland is beating us.
I mean, we
Oh
have
my,
Jacksepticeye,
Adam.
so like, fuck you.
We have Selena Gomez and Taylor
We have
Swift. So,
Jeffree Star.
oh god.
Yeah,
We
that's
have,
fucking
what's his
amazing.
We
name?
have Bill Cosby and Jeffrey Epstein.
EDP
We have-
Y'all have-
445. Adam Sandler.
We have millions of registered sex offenders and hundreds of thousands of rapists and counting. You can't compare. We are clearly the dominant nation here.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm not
we
a
have the
nation.
hardest military.
We're a country, not a
Guns for
nation.
Look how good our lawyers are. We got OJ out of committing a double homicide, all right? We're amazing.
Homicide.
Oh, homicide.
Hold on.
Same
Hold on.
thing, same thing.
Homicide? No. Two completely
Same
different
thing.
things. Homicide.
Damn, double homicide.
It was a little
I had to
joke,
say it.
but
I saw the joke of like the TikTok of like the girl who's like black and woman, and she was like double homicide. Oh, it's so stupid. But true.
Adam, should we
Yeah.
tell them the story about Ken on Omegle last night?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Last night.
So last night, me, Amaya, and Ken were all on a FaceTime call, and Ken was like, "I think I'm gonna go on Omegle." So we go on there. We're just flipping through a bunch of people. Then I'm like, "You know what? You should search in the Trump tag." First of all, this one dude shows up, and I don't really, wait. How did the conversation even start? But we got onto the topic of where he lived, and
Mhm.
he claimed that he lived 15 minutes from the North Pole. I don't know how that wasn't a red flag for her.
He lives in a
Because
settlement.
a Mormon,
They don't have connection over there. What do you?
a Mormon settlement on literally pure ice. Because remember, the North Pole is not on land; it is in literal ice. That's it. And he claims that he lives in a mansion with his
19 other
father,
people,
with 19 other people, with his father who has like 6 wives. And I don't know
10
how
children.
none of that was Ken's red flag. When
First of all, wait. You're telling me she believes there's a mansion 15 minutes away
Then
from the North
he's
Pole,
Santa.
and that
Me and-
a Mormon was allowed to have 6 wives.
That's
Mhm.
what I'm saying. Me and
That's how
Ellen were texting
bitches.
about it the whole time, like he's lying, and Ken believed it all.
And
I think
okay,
Santa
the
Claus is just a fucking pimp.
okay,
The
but the
mansion's just his workshop.
that's his set shop. I don't know what you're talking about.
The 19
those
other
fucking
people are
ones.
elves.
No,
Oh, and
and
then he
then
said he was forced to have sex at 13.
it was like a part of
Yo.
his religion or something.
Yeah, for
I don't.
religion.
Yeah, I don't know how
Those
that
poor
wasn't.
elves.
Shit,
Been
what
getting
kind of
sold.
religion is this? Like, you know.
Those poor elf prostitutes, they have it hard.
And then
Yo,
he
How
said
many
he was
how many
fluent in
clients
4
do they have?
languages.
Oh, they have it hard, all right. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean,
do you guys
Ken believed it all.
Santa realistically can just make them pussy pockets and sex pillows. So I don't understand why they need to have prostitutes when there's a body of 19 people over there.
Yo, but like, you ever find out that religion? Just a question. Just one.
I don't think if
He
he's
claimed it was Mormon, but I mean, it's obviously fake because he literally goes.
Hey,
I
Because
don't think long as
he
atheist.
eventually admits to the fact that he was like,
Mormon
fucking with us.
religion.
And then he said he thought Christianity was abolished.
Christianity was abolished.
Yeah, he
it's
thought that it wasn't a
slavery.
thing anymore.
Yeah, we
Oh
totally
well,
banned
I'm not being a Mormon. You can't have alcohol, tobacco, tea, coffee, or drugs. The fuck.
I mean, America is basically just denounced Christianity. I mean, like we just said, we have Jeffree Star and James Charles amongst us.
Yeah.
So
Are they Christian?
No.
I hope not. I mean, it just goes against the Bible. I'm not
Mhm.
religious, but you like all this stuff, all the different kinds of sex people identify as when there's realistically only 2 kinds of sex.
Whoa, bro. You might get canceled.
It's what you're born with, okay?
You might get
Of
canceled
course-
for that, bro. Well,
Imagine we do get canceled on YouTube for voicing our
It's gonna
opinion.
be
Freedom of
some-
speech.
gonna be some kid in the comments like, "Whoa, that's really offensive. I'm gonna
I
post about this on my TikTok."
I'm
I
gonna post about this on
understand if you
Twitter.
identify as something else, but you can't deny what you were born with. It's an
Nah.
undeniable fact.
Look, there's some things that I'm fine with, but when there's this one person who wants to identify as cat and kitten,
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, no.
Wait, so you're telling
I'm
me
sorry,
this is
I'm
like
not-
a furry? Like this isn't
Yeah.
normal furry. This is like
It
2.0.
doesn't even it doesn't even have to be that. They'll be like, oh yeah, I identify as cat/cat self.
Yeah,
Huh?
No, that's over the line.
Okay, now I just identify as tree/tree self now, so
love
please
it.
refer to that as my
Alright, tree.
pronouns.
I identify as a podcast owner.
I identify as black. I can say the N word without
I
consequence.
identify as a
Oh,
log. So,
I love how we went from that. I love how we went from shit in a bathroom to this.
how about
Yeah,
that
but-
airplane food?
That was
I
a
was
good
gonna
opener.
tell this story when one of our other podcast members were on, but she couldn't make it today, so I'll just tell the story now anyways. I'll tell it anyways, even though she isn't here.
Ooh, saucy.
So, oh god, this is like in first grade. I was real young. I only have like a few memories. The rest is just what I've heard from my mom. So after lunch, I go I go into my classroom, right? Like I'm waiting for the class to start, and I'm talking to my teacher. I don't remember the conversation that was being had, but she's looking at me funny. I'm like, "What's wrong?" Basically, was what I said, and she goes, "You have red spots all over you, like all over your body." And she's like looking around me. She's like walking around me. She's like, "You even have they're hives. You even have them like in your ears." I guess like my whole body was covered in hives, and she's freaking out. And she's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm fine." Like I felt perfectly fine, and she calls, I guess, like paramedics and stuff, because like 10 minutes later there's a fire truck there and an ambulance, and they're like, they have me in the fire truck and they're giving me like all these shots and stuff, and then like they're rushing me off to the hospital in the back of this ambulance, and they have me like hooked up to all this equipment, and they're all like asking me if I'm fine, and they basically made me feel worse because they stuck these long ass tubes up my nose for
Damn.
oxygen.
Kinky.
It made me. And like the day after, right, they take me to this other hospital, and they have to do these allergy tests. I don't even know how to describe this thing. It's like almost looks like a set of abs or something, but like it's like, or like an 8-pack of like soda, and there's like needles on each end, and they stick that all over my back several times. It hurt so fucking bad. And you know what happened after all that allergy testing? They never found out what the fuck made me allergic. They never figured it out. They stuck like hundreds of needles in my back for nothing. They didn't even figure out what I was allergic to.
Damn.
It was like the worst experience.
A living pincushion.
Whose
Yeah, you're
story
just
is
like
that
a
again?
living. I think that was Rice's.
Oh.
Yeah,
that's my
he
story.
kind he told it.
Well, I thought
I
he said
mean-
he was gonna tell someone's story, even though they
Yeah, I
weren't
thought
here.
that's what he said too.
I was
He
gonna tell
wanted-
a
he-
story.
He wanted Lindsay for it.
Yeah, because she has an allergy story she was gonna tell today too.
Mm.
I mean, if we're getting into hospital-related stuff, I think that's
no.
my area of expertise.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah?
that's his thing.
But I'll tell a story when I was younger. Not to do with anything like that, but this was just funny. So I was like 7, and I was running around. It was like late at night, or what you would have considered late at night for being 7. It's like 10. But I was running around away from my mum, and she caught me, and she like lifted me up to take me to bed. And my baby cousin was just sprinting around the room. And bear in mind, this person's like 2, but like he could run. Like it was terrifying. And he came out of nowhere and tripped my mum up. And she tried to like move me out of the way, but ended up ramming my head into the corner of a wall.
Damn.
And basically, I had a gigantic like cut going along my head. And like at the time, I didn't feel any pain for some reason. Like my eyes were closed the entire time, and like I didn't know what was happening. But when I opened them, it was just everyone in my family screaming in my face, like, "Oh my god, what the fuck!" And I'm like, I started crying because they were all like screaming in my face, and like, "No, it's okay. Oh yeah." And then
Did
like
you have blood on you, or was like blood all over you?
No. I smashed my head into a corner of a wall. There was no blood whatsoever.
Well, I mean, if you weren't crying, I mean,
No, I looked down and there was a massive pool of blood below me.
Lod's just fucking built different. He doesn't feel pain.
To be honest, yeah.
like fucking Ben Askren. Oh, I don't feel pain after he got knocked
Oh.
out.
I'm Nick Cage. But I was brought into the bathroom by my brother and my dad, who were sane human beings and didn't like push me up against the wall to look at me some more. So they started cleaning me up and stuff, and they gave me a new shirt because my shirt was covered in blood. And so my mom and my dad brought me to the hospital, and I just had my head wrapped up at the time. Like they just like bandaged me, and they said they'd do the surgery in a while. Um,
Wait.
Yes.
Surgery? What do you need surgery
Wait, you
for?
had surgery for a cut?
This
mean,
was
just
no, this was like it was deep and it was massive. Like it was huge.
Okay,
Like
wait, so by surgery, do you mean like stitches or like
yeah,
literal
stitches,
like?
stitches.
Oh, gotcha,
Oh,
gotcha,
okay.
gotcha. All right.
But I'll get to that when it happens. But so I was perfectly calm. Like my mom was like worried, so super worried. And I saw an Xbox 360, and I was like, "Yo, Mom, can I play on the Xbox 360?" And she was like, "Yeah, sure."
You're
And for
just
like
dying. You have a massive like hole in the side of your head. Mom, can I play some Xbox? Oh yeah, sure, son.
yeah, bro, Black Ops, bro. Like I was having the time of my life. And so yeah, it was the time for my surgery, and I was brought into this room. You know, like those rooms where they like do the shit, and there's like this big chair where you have to like get put under. And I was like bamboozled. Like I was tricked like 100%. So like they were like, okay, we need you to breathe, and because I was crying because I didn't want it to happen, and they're like, no, no. I started pushing them away, and one of them literally just pinned me down, and they smacked this like like the air thing that you put on your mouth so you sleep. They just like shoved it into my face, and I was like, ah!
Damn.
So they basically just drugged you and knocked you out.
Yeah, it was like a kidnapping or something.
What was
Damn.
your COD score before they knocked you out?
Bro, I ran like a 20 to 5. Like shit, I was a
Damn.
gamer at that age.
You need to start putting more holes in your head. You could be on phase if you have like 3 holes in your head.
But yeah, I woke up with some hunky dories and a smoothie next to me, and I was like, shit, I'm fine. I don't care. I got this. And so they told me apparently that the cut was so deep they needed to stitch the inside of my head. Like they
Damn.
needed to open my head up so that they could just stitch it back from the inside, because if they just stitched the outside, the cut wouldn't heal.
Jesus.
But yeah, I was a bit of a badass when I went back into school. I was like, yeah, I got my head smashed into the wall by my mum. Yeah.
Yeah, I fought a fucking tiger. You see this scar right here?
Man, I fought Batman, you know.
Amara will be right back. She has to go do something.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I went out camping. I got mauled by this bear, but I lived. It's
Man,
all right.
man, it was a fair fight, you know. We respected each other.
You know,
Well,
just a little tussle.
Went our separate ways after that fight. Both had a
After
couple of
that
scars.
Yeah, I got in a fight with like a fucking dragon. It's nothing special though.
Man,
Also,
I
would
fought
have
I
picked
fought Gandalf from Lord of the Rings, you know. You know how it is. Man. I was a bit of a brawler when I was a young kid.
Getting into fist fights over Lucky Charms and potatoes.
Bro, this one lad took one of my fucking chips, and I was like, "You made a mistake today." You know?
Wait. Do you call them chips or do you call them crisps?
We call what you call fries chips.
No.
Dude,
No,
that
no, no,
that just
no,
sounds
no.
so
Understand.
weird.
There's a difference. So what chips are is they're like the short, chunky ones, and then fries are the long, thin ones.
Yeah, that's
That's
what
how it works.
a British friend I have was telling me.
Friends.
It's terminology
Put you a
there.
hole in.
Gilbert's cutting out again.
Your joke won't come through.
Nuh-uh.
He said no.
Wait,
Poor guy.
No.
Shut up.
He's got that E and B connection. He's over in a sandstorm right now.
Hello, Akbar.
No.
No.
Why is that the
No.
only thing that came through clear? That's the loudest thing you said.
The only
Podcast.
thing that we could
God.
actually
Be careful,
hear.
he might
You're
start
gonna
making
get
the
us
monkey noises.
demonetized, you prick.
Well, he's just saying "Hail God." I think that's what that means.
Put your hole in your head.
Yeah, I do. Gonna fuck that hole.
Wait, do you still have? Wait, so do you still have that star?
Yeah, I still have the scar.
Damn, fucking
That's
badass.
funny, actually, Log. Like, I have a pretty similar story. Like, I don't have the details, but when I was like 3 or 4, I guess I had rammed my head through a wall, and I have a scar on my forehead as well. Like, no
Nice.
joke. Like, I'm not sitting you. I have a scar on mine. I had to get stitches for it too.
Oh yeah, when I was a
Nice.
baby, I banged my head on the corner of a wall. Now there's a dent in my forehead.
Now
Oh,
you have
yeah.
brain damage.
So that would explain why you're a fucking retard.
Oh damn!
It all makes sense now.
Yeah, I remember one time I was riding my bike and this like little bitch was on her fucking little scooter and
It's always
I'm
the little
just-
ones.
yeah, it's always the little one.
bitch.
And I
This little
swear to
2-year-old girl.
she goes
No,
in front of
not a
me.
girl, a little bitch.
Yeah. and I'm like going full speed down this fucking sidewalk. This bitch pulls out in front of me, and I like, of course, I'm gonna slam on my, or like not slam, but like pull back on my fucking brakes. I pull back so hard, my fucking front wheel locks up, and I go fucking flying over the handlebars. And I didn't have a helmet on, so I just flew straight into fucking pure concrete, and then I cut open my
Nice.
fucking head.
That
So that
explains a
explains
lot
a
about
lot.
you, Adam, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Telling
Yeah.
me you didn't have a seatbelt on that bike? What the fuck?
No, who the
What,
fuck
what,
is
what, kind of, what kind of bikes do you ride, Gabe?
Come on, Adam, bike safety.
I'm riding those bicycles that have like room for 3 people. It's basically like a little car.
The chairs and shit. Like, fuck.
Yeah. The fucking clown bicycles. There's 4 seats on there.
I mean, like, as a kid, I like smacked my head, like, intentionally. Apparently, I like fucking rammed my lip into a fence, and like I have this like little, I don't know what it is, it's like this white little scar that's kind of just chilling on my lip, and I was so confused for a while as to why it's there. And then like my parents were like, "Yeah, you rammed your head into a fence, and that happened." I'm like, okay, fair.
When I was young, I had this Coke bottle, and I got a huge ass knife from my kitchen, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna just like slice this thing open. I slice it open, but I went too far. I'm holding it with my hands,
Oh god.
so I sliced my finger open. It was so bad. And, like, I didn't go to the hospital or anything, but like I could see like the fucking muscle or so. I don't know what the fuck it was. It was just like I could see the shit in my hand. It was disgusting.
Oh, yeah, that happened to my dad one time. He was cutting ribs and, like, sliced his finger open to where he could see his bone.
I
Oh,
swear to God, your
Jesus.
dad does fucking everything.
Yeah.
Bro, let's get this out to the podcast audience. Amaya's dad is such a fucking dilf. I'm straight
Damn.
as an arrow, but if I met Amaya's dad, it would be on site. Like I'm taking her.
On site.
On
I'm
fucking
taking him
site.
away from her mother. Like he's mine. Like I wish we could show you Amaya's dad. He is such a dilf.
This
I
guy
haven't
is
seen
such a
I haven't
fucking
seen
badass,
Amaya's
dude.
dad.
Oh
Bro,
shit!
show me your
What?
dad. Show
Amaya,
me
send a
your dad.
picture.
Adam, you
Let me
have...
get
Okay,
Let me
I
get
have to
this. Let me
find
get
it.
this reaction.
In the meantime, I'll tell a little story about him. Actually, wait. Okay, I don't know the full story, but like I know that he like whenever he was a kid, like he was a little badass, and I guess that he got into a fight, or like he was just known as like to be a bad kid, you know.
Same.
But like he got sent to fucking juvie. I'm pretty sure. I mean, so did actually.
Not
A
sent.
detention center.
Yeah, he got sent to a detention center for something. I don't remember what it was for, but
Smoking weed.
Oh
at
man,
Detention-
I want to be
12,
friends with your dad.
13.
They suck ass. They make you. Their showers are. Oh god, like COVID infested.
Did you have to shower with
Fungus.
other guys? Like in
They
the same
have
Don't drop that
stalls. They have 5 stalls, but they're so open. Like people will walk in. Like they have. It's hard to explain. They have these huge ass thick metal security doors that have to be like unlocked with key cards and shit to go in. And the door for that is like right next to the shower stall. So they can just walk right past and just look at you.
It's like
Damn.
an SCP facility or some shit. Big heavy metal doors with key cards. The fuck?
It was
Sounds like a fucking gas chamber.
horrendous. It basically was. It might as well have been.
It
was horrendous.
You never know. Maybe it was. Maybe it's just like.
Maybe you just got lucky.
Yeah.
I
Alright,
I wasn't
whoever
a
hasn't
Jew,
seen my
so-
father, I just sent it.
It's the cowboy hat.
Oh, he
Oh,
had cowboy
God.
boots on too.
Dylan.
Yo, he's tiny though.
He is.
Yeah,
is
he's
not
only
that
like
tall.
5'11".
Bro, you seem so tall next to him.
I'm wearing
She has heels on.
4-inch heels.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. That makes so much sense. What was his at? Was it like some like prom type shit
That
or
was a
something?
I was on
homecoming.
the homecoming court at my school.
Oh, you want
Look
to tell a little story about this bitch who decided, oh yeah, maybe I might shouldn't be on the homecoming tour.
His hat, though. Oh, God, your dad, Amaya. I'm going to sound like such a gay motherfucker over this podcast, but I don't care. Your dad is the one guy.
I think he's the one guy any of us. Well, no, Ken's dad.
I've
We
yet
haven't
to
had
see
a Ken
Ken's
dad
dad.
reveal.
I've heard her
I've-
dad before though.
Yeah,
That
type
man,
two.
that man has a voice of steel.
I'd fuck
Wait,
her dad.
Adam, what were you saying?
What?
You said you were saying something about homecoming.
Yeah, some story about a
Oh,
bitch
yeah.
who said that a Maya shouldn't be in the thing.
Oh yeah. So you know this story.
Oh yeah, it was
You're
my
the one
story.
who told this.
Oh yeah, okay. So Adam's like toxic friend, and his
Okay.
best friend.
Okay.
I
First of all, don't call her my friend because she is not.
No, I was talking about Dylan.
Don't call him my friend because he is not.
You literally told me today it's a toxic friendship.
Exactly my
fight.
point.
Podcast fight.
It's a friendship
Fight.
still.
Yeah, it's a friendship that only exists between two classes. We don't talk outside of school. It's literally just in those two classes because he needs my help for math and he just leeches off of all my work in STEM. So that's all it is.
So you're a bitch, what you're saying.
Outcast
I basically
podcast
just do
episode
his work.
3. Amaya and Adam never speak again.
Oh no. We've gone
Yo, the walrus. Man, this guy has a mustache like no other. Holy shit.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
my
right,
god.
okay. We've got
Amaya,
distracted.
you're dead. He's about the only stoner looking guy I would ever fuck.
Dude, he looks like such a fucking stoner. Oh my god, it's so funny. Dude, and he acts like one too.
Yeah.
I feel like he'd kick my ass for just
He
being
would.
within like 5
He
feet
would.
of
He
you.
doesn't look like it, but he can fight.
I mean, this man's
No,
a
but,
fucking
like-
stick, but like still.
No, but like not even for like a good reason. Like I just look at you and he'd be like, "Look at my daughter!" Huh? And he'd like beat the fuck out of me.
Yeah. Accurate.
He kind of
Oh my gosh.
reminds me
He called
of
me
like,
funny for the first time ever the other day.
what did you
Oh.
say? I bet you it wasn't even funny. He laughed at like
It
some-
wasn't.
I came downstairs with sunglasses on and danced with the cat.
Oh my god.
Like I said to her, I was like, he was definitely either drunk or high.
He was both.
Yeah, there you go. There's
Yo,
your
I
answer.
love your dad so much. I love your dad already. Oh god.
Took like 10 bong rips and then just had a fucking Dos Equis right after.
This man's feeling up Shaquille O'Neal. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like only Irish people say Shaquille O'Neal instead of Shaq.
I mean,
Yeah,
I say
they just call him
Shaq.
Shaq.
I say Shaq, but then I was gonna say Shaq, but then I pronounced the U and I was like, fuck it. So you know, I kind of had to roll with it. But Shaq, big Shaq, bro.
Shaq.
I've never heard somebody just call him Shaquille. Never in my life have I ever heard.
I feel like only his mother would be allowed to call him Shaquille.
Yes,
Shaquille, get your
exactly.
ass in this room.
His grandma.
But yeah, like no one else is allowed to.
Shaquille, I don't know his middle name, but like, you know.
Have you?
The full
it's
name?
O,
Alexa,
obviously.
What
His
is
middle
Shaquille
name is
O'Neal's
O.
middle name?
Have you seen his car collection? Apparently,
Yeah,
he has like
man.
180
So
cars,
many cars.
and he's so tall. He has to get his cars like custom.
Well, no shit, he's tall. He's one of the tallest people ever.
He's
How
6'7".
tall is he?
He's like nearly 7 foot.
Well, he's not really my friend anymore, but like, well, he was.
Yo,
a
Shaq was your friend? Whoa.
no. Okay, so my old friends, I think it's his uncle or his cousin. It's either one. I don't remember. So he's like, I think it's a Pizza Hut ambassador, and so is Shaquille. Or why the fuck did I say Shaquille? But he has one of Shaq's shoes. Well, no, I think he has 2 of them. Here,
I
can
think
find a
it's
picture.
Papa John's you're thinking of, not Pizza Hut.
Well,
Yeah. It was. I didn't remember. I knew it was just a pizza brand, but like he's like one of the ambassadors, and I guess I mean, I don't know if it was just like a little gift or something, but yeah, he has
Shaquille
one-
O'Neal is 7'1".
Jesus.
His shoe size is 23 in men's.
23?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
That's
his-
older than me, cunt. Holy fuck.
His wingspan is 2.3 meters.
Jesus Christ. He could pimp slap me with his pinky finger.
Nah, his wingspan is taller than him himself. That's fucking terrifying.
Jesus
Yeah, I
Christ.
don't have a picture of it, but yeah, he has one of Shaq's shoes, like pair of shoes in his house, and it's like
Shaquille could step on my entire body with one foot. That's insane. I
Shaquille
didn't
could just
realize he was
could
that tall.
fucking kill you with one stomp.
He could stare at me and I would just pass away.
He would just evaporate.
Imagine if Shaquille O'Neal was a professional fighter. They wouldn't be able to weight match him. He wouldn't like. They wouldn't be able to
hit his.
match him with
They wouldn't
anybody.
be able to like physically reach his face.
They would
No
just
one
be
can.
going for body shots.
Dick shots.
God.
Bro, when you're like,
That man's probably got a dick of steel. He would not feel the thing.
bro,
No,
this
his
man's
wife
feet-
don't even gotta get on her knees. Just
Bro.
saying.
bro, his dick is probably like as big as my arm. Like, fuck. It's terrifying to think
Oh
about.
God.
Yeah,
I
you
hear
okay,
Robot
bro?
automated monkey noises.
An android trying to break into the call.
Break in.
My cousins from China are hacking the call right
Bro, they better not hack my shit. I swear to God.
Hey, I did nothing to the Chinese. I like your food.
I really like your food.
Yeah, I really like your
Spice
food.
bags?
So please don't take my shit.
Chinese people, when I go to their restaurants, they just love me. Like not
Yeah.
even
Shit,
because
you're
I'm
Asian.
Asian. Like
Hey,
I go
right,
there and
right.
they just like.
Rice, I think the reason might be because you're not white. You
The
know,
one
it's
person in
just
their
a hunch.
restaurant who's Asian.
Yeah.
I
They
look
probably
more
give you
Mexican though.
like
It's
a
funny.
fucking 60% discount.
I wish. No, they're stingy. Asian people are stingy, for the most part. Like I'm usually generous, but Asians for the most part are pretty stingy.
Rice
Like my
would take
grandpa,
me
he
there.
was one stingy person.
I feel like most older people are anyways.
Yeah.
I loved my granddad. He was so nice.
I
He
don't
always
really
used to
know
give me
what
like
about-
tenner every time I went over to his house. We'd always like play cards. Fucking
Well,
sick.
I fuck your grandpa.
Oh my god, wait, yeah, I wanna play
I
Cards Against
allow it.
I wanna
Okay.
play Cards Against Humanity eventually.
No.
I played that before.
Oh, it's a
fun.
fun
like
game.
on the computer. Like there's a game that you can play on the computer. And
I
it's
was
like,
not that Discord one.
no, it's a website.
Oh, okay. It's like a shitty
Really
Discord one that everyone tries to get rid of.
No, this one like actually has like the real card sets and shit. It's not just like random stuff.
My uncle was the one who taught me how to play poker and other gambling games. He turned me into a gambler.
Amaya should teach me how to play poker because she has a whole poker set of her fucking in her.
So do I.
Probably a bad
I don't even-
idea because
I don't even
now I'm
think she knows
obsessed
how
with
to.
poker.
I don't even think she
I
knows
really
how to
like it.
play.
Apparently, my biological dad was like a really bad gambler, and that's why my mom left him. So it's probably not good that now I know how to gamble. I
Maybe
have a feeling
gambling
I'm
just
going to be
runs in the
gambling a lot once I'm 18.
Blackjack though. That's a fun game.
Blackjack is really fun.
I'll be doing the podcast. My phone will like downgrade from the iPhone I have now to like iPhone 4. I'll be in rags trying to do the
I mean,
podcast.
Gilbert quality.
Dang, it's gonna
That's-
gas him while he can't even fight back.
You're gonna be in like one of those like airport outlets just to charge your phone.
Oh my, that's hurtful.
Hold on.
That's hurtful. Another one of his few clear comments that came through.
Wait, hold
We've
on.
heard Allahu Akbar, and that's hurtful, pretty much from Gilbert. This week's podcast.
Hello.
Oh,
It always comes through clear. How does that one?
And I know Gilbert was prepared to like talk a bunch, so sucks for him.
I'm
The
about to-
VC's only letting his racism and his pain come through the voice channel.
I'm about to turn into Gilbert. Give me a second.
No, don't you put on that voice changer shit, please.
Oh, it's so funny when
Oh
he does
my
that.
god.
I don't know how it's gonna react with Craig, our podcast recorder, though. It might fuck up Craig.
Oh
I
no,
love you,
it's
Craig.
because
Yeah.
it just changes my mic. That's all it does.
We all love you, Craig.
I thought
You didn't
Adam was
deserve
about to
what you
start
got.
making monkey noises.
We're gonna start talking to Lil Peep here soon once he turns on his auto tune.
Should sing like XX Spin.
Wait. Can
Oh
you
my
hear-
god.
Wait, hold on. I'll actually
Here.
turn into Gilbert. Hold on. Why is it not working? What the fuck? Wait, hold on. This is yeah, there. Okay. Yeah, I'm done with that. I don't want to do
You gave up.
that. Wait, could you even hear it?
No, I
Adam,
couldn't.
how do you think you did on that science test?
Oh, I definitely think I failed it because literally none of it I understood. Like, I don't know what the fuck a functional group is. Like,
Adam,
half
even
the-
I know what that is.
I don't even know what a functional group is, and I'm a
Actually, no,
fucking
I
senior.
know because I asked Alex, and he told me that.
You cheating bastard.
I actually didn't cheat. It was after I'd already turned it in. Thank you though.
Cow.
Don't assume.
Cow.
I don't
You
cheat.
cheated. You cheated.
My
don't-
education has been so fucking horrendous ever since I got out of juvie. Because I got expelled from the public school system, so now they have me going to this little fucking backwater school for people that have gotten expelled. And like, there's literally the entire school's population is like 50 or 60 people, and like half of that staff and security. They like
That's
wave us with like metal detectors when we come in. They take our phones, and
But
like
why did you
I
go in-
basically learned nothing the whole day
Why did you go in for
It's-
juvie again?
for
Funny.
fighting.
Oh, you got
I was
into a bit of a
retarded.
tangle. Bit of a tango.
It was
Tango.
basically being retarded.
I remember.
When
oh,
aren't you, Rice?
When
Hey,
I'm
he's
not
not the
being
one-
retarded.
He's not the one with a dent in his head. Calm down there, Maya.
I remember. Like going on to the course of like. Oh god. Hello.
Hello?
Hey,
What? Hello? Did Adam just die?
Good.
Somebody broke into his house. He said hello, and then he just died.
I just got invited to a Roblox gift card server.
Roblox. They have Roblox gift cards.
Okay, I'm back. Okay.
We thought you died. We just heard you say hello.
No, because
Silence.
people just knock on my wall whenever they want me to come downstairs.
They knock on your wall.
Yes, because I can hear it very
It's like
well.
Anne Frank communicating through the walls.
Oh my god.
Adam, are you being held hostage in your room?
Yeah.
Don't be too loud. They'll hear you in the attic. Wait, don't you actually live in the attic? Your room is
No, I
connected to
don't.
the attic?
Yes, I'm connected to two attics.
Adam's Anne Frank's great-great-grandson.
Adam Frank.
Adam Frank.
Yes.
Okay,
His
that's
family line is born to live in attics and live in fear.
He's doomed to an eternity of attic.
okay. That's what I was saying.
Gilbert's coming through clear finally. We can have
Adam's
we can
Jewish?
have some insight on the podcast.
Yo, Adam's Jewish?
I mean, he does have the Jufro, so.
Excuse me. Yes, I am circumcised, Gilbert.
Makes sense.
Whoa. You got your peen touched? Whoa.
I feel like Gilbert is.
Bro, oh my god. Are you not circumcised,
Like,
Log?
No.
You're
How
not
did I-
No!
circumcised?
Whoa!
Weirdo.
I don't
You
know
just
why.
have
Just
elephant
guess.
What do you mean, weirdo? You don't even have one.
an elephant trunk,
Yeah.
Not circumcised? Cringe.
uncircumcised.
Oh,
It's
Yeah.
like a
What
It's
do
like
you
a
mean,
mushroom with a.
cringe?
It's like a mushroom wrapped up in a blanket, basically.
you
A pig in a
uncircumcised
blanket.
It's a pig in a blanket.
log, you unholy fucker. Chomp that shit off.
Gil. You're the
You
one
need to
who
have
went
your dick.
down on my
You need
dick.
to have your dick carved like a nice piece of pork.
No.
Like a Thanksgiving turkey. Cut that shit off.
Just carve that shit. Just
Numb it and then just chop it.
Yeah.
God.
Like
No,
piercing my ear.
Just
Yeah.
have some chick with braces give you head, and then
No.
just have her. I actually have a story about this. Or
Oh Jesus
Oh.
Christ! Did you get head from
No.
a fucking?
no.
Rice got
this-
marine confirmed.
If two people with
No.
braces piss each other, sparks will fly out of
I-
their mouth.
You know what sucks? Getting punched in the face with braces. I got punched in the face when I had braces. It
Seen
cut up my
images
mouth.
of that.
But that's not the story. That's not the story. I had this.
I
really
accidentally hit someone in the face when they had braces and I cut my hand.
I had this really good friend. His name was Todd, right?
Todd.
and he had this friend, his own friend, and basically his parents didn't know his girlfriend was over, and she was giving him the gok gok, the sloppy toppy, vacuum seal double twist reverse, and
Good man, Todd.
and
Round of
no,
applause
not
for
Todd,
Todd.
Todd's friend,
Oh, fuck's sake,
and
Todd.
and her braces literally get caught on his dick. And like they have to go to the hospital and get it surgically removed. And the parents had to drive them over there, and they found out it was so horrendous because
This
like
entire
they had to
time.
get her surgically removed away from. Like imagine that surgery, like his dick's out and her braces are just caught on his fucking dick.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
just
Imagine how bad that
imagine
is.
the phone call. It's like, yes, what's your emergency? I was getting that sloppy dobby and it's stuck.
No,
Her
what's
braces
more,
stuck on
They
the dick.
probably hang up on you. They probably think it's a prank
no,
call.
what's more awkward for me is thinking about them in the car, her mouth still on his dick
Oh
the whole way.
They're
Because
just,
she can't
she's
take
just kneeling.
into
She's
the ER.
kneeling in the back seat. She's kneeling, and he's sitting there.
I imagine them walking into the hospital with her mouth just on it.
They're driving
Damn
super
horrendous.
fast. They're driving
They-
super fast and swerving, and she's just tearing his dick.
They're like walking together because she's stuck to him.
Oh God, I didn't even think of that. They would probably put him on like the stretcher or something.
Yeah, they
like-
had to.
Bro, imagine if they hit a
Him
speed
laying
bump
down on
and
the
she
stretcher, her
bit his dick
probably.
They
off.
hit the speed bump and it got
She-
tore off.
No, like she bites down and it's just fucking
No, it got
gone.
stuck deeper in.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
God.
No
Whenever
free.
they walked
So-
to the hospital, I wonder if they just like covered her face with like a blanket.
No, they had to do the surgery, man. They
Yeah,
can't
but, like,
cover it. They had to
that-
work on her.
Yeah, so
No.
people in like the waiting room, like whenever you first walk in, can't see anything.
What, the
I
man's
don't-
like a fucking centaur?
When
Like-
She has to go to the orthodontist the next day because half of her braces are gone. What happened to your braces?
No, she has to go to like the dentist because she has a bit of foreskin caught in her braces. To get it she has to like
Yeah, but-
floss it out.
What's this in your teeth? Is this gum? No, it's just a bit of foreskin.
No, it's a bit of fucking
No,
dick.
that's
I
what-
just did a circumcision job. Y'all know how it is.
What am I flossing out of your teeth right
Oh God.
He's
now? It's
gone.
dick. My bad.
Use the water pick and just foreskin flies onto your mirror.
Oh my god. Nah, man. Like
In your mouth.
if they put the blanket over, he looks like a fucking centaur. Like it's just like the four legs and shit. He's just walking around.
Human centipede redefined.
Oh,
Okay,
foreskin
I'm
shoots into
God.
your mouth when you're water picking and you accidentally swallow it.
Dear God. No, she just has to receive sustenance from his nut now. She
Jesus.
Well,
God,
did he finish at least? Did he come?
I don't know, man. I didn't get
Good
much
ask.
of the story other.
You gotta ask. You gotta
What do you want me
ask.
to ask that over text?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, ask Todd to
I probably
ask his
have
friend.
probation officers still watching my phone because I was on probation for a year. They're probably still tracking my text.
Ask Todd to ask his friend if he nutted in her mouth whenever she ripped his fucking foreskin off.
Probably not. It probably hurt so bad he just immediately became limp.
Couldn't come anymore. He became physically
It
unable
probably
to
made
come.
it worse when he became limp because then the wrinkles got caught up more.
Oh, what the fuck?
Because imagine how hard it is to get caught up when you're stiff because there's like no wrinkles whatsoever.
Hmm.
It would have to get like caught up on like the tip.
Unless he was like uncircumcised. I don't know.
Like Log.
Oh,
See,
The
Log,
story
this
is-
is why you need to get circumcised,
The
Log.
story is about Log. Log is Todd's friend.
Yeah.
bro.
Log is
I'm
the
gonna
bro.
be honest with you. It was a 5 out of 10. It wasn't that good.
Of course it was a 5 out of 10. You got your dick caught on some
No,
braces.
but like overall, with her like the skill rating and stuff, like it was not. Was
I mean,
not
anybody
a-
with braces isn't going to be higher than a 6 or a 7. Let's be honest here. I mean, I've it's horrendous. Imagine
Yeah.
just thinking about that. It hurts physically.
There's no longer.
Imagine a dude with
Yeah.
braces eating out a chick and getting caught on like her clit.
I feel like that
You know,
my
it would be
God.
worse. It would be
Yeah.
worse.
Which is a
'Cause
rip.
imagine that surgery, because at least the dick, it sticks out, it protrudes. Like, that would be such a difficult surgery.
Yeah, because you'd have to like pull him away from it, so you'd be pulling the thing out more. Oh, that'd be terrifying.
It would be so down horrendous.
You think old
Man.
people like take their dentures out whenever they eat pussy?
I don't think old people.
I don't think yeah, I was just gonna say.
Bro,
they
what
don't
do you
have the
mean?
energy.
Bro,
Or
Grandpa Peter's
give
down bad.
Like,
The old generation doesn't, but the new generation probably will be 70 and still eating people out.
And-
70 and still doing
and
anal.
Marvin needs some slop.
Marvin.
Marvin, he needs some slop, man. Come on.
If you-
Gilbert's an old person name. Fucking Frank, come get some sloppy toppy, Frank. The
Hey,
fucking
hey,
old
Albert, you want some?
Frank, come get some sloppy toppy, Frank. I got my dentures out for you, Frank.
Albert, eat my
It's just
ass.
it's gonna be like a flex when you're like older, like, oh yeah, I'm 86 and I'm still giving that head, bro.
She just takes her dentures out.
I might
might
be gumming it, but I still love you, Frank.
God.
Imagine her gumming you.
Oh no.
Just the drool, the slobber, bro. That's basically old person, young person porn, bro. Just
Bro, have
them
you seen
gumming on you.
the image of the girl biting down this guy's dick? It's terrifying.
No, I have not, and I do not wish to. I've seen
I
so
don't
many
want to.
horrifying things.
I don't want
I would
to.
rather not.
I've seen
Yeah,
a
we know
video.
this from your Pornhub recommended topic from last episode.
Oh god, bro, the recommended, that's probably one of the topics that was in there. I just didn't even see it. Like, it was actually old person, young person. It's
Yeah,
down
I've
horrendous.
seen
Hey,
that
bro.
shit in my recommend, but never midget anal fisting shit porn.
Don't
Oh,
judge
I
it till
see.
you try it, bro.
The pissing Japanese armpit
Oh
smelling
god, stop. Oh my god.
midget
Have you seen
back and
those-
forth sawmill reverse porno.
Have you seen
Like,
those? The helicopter maneuver.
no, yes, we talked.
Fucking
Oh my
hands, man.
god, the seesaw maneuver.
My god.
It's horrendous.
The Beyblade
Nah.
method.
I swear, I just get massive gay orgies and like 10 black dudes, one small petite white girls in my recommended now.
The Beyblade
It's
method.
it's like
Holy
evolution.
balls.
Wait, when
It went through an evolution on my recommended. Like it got progressively got worse, and now it's not even odd fetishes. It's just horrendous sections they leave on my recommended.
Wait, when did we start recording?
Like around 2:00.
Here, wait, I can see.
Well, for you.
Oh yeah, for me.
Let's see. Recording from 102.
2:01. It's been exactly an hour.
Yeah, it's been an hour.
Oh,
Wait, no.
it's been exactly an hour.
Yeah.
This
Well,
is
that wraps
for me.
this episode of the
2:50.
Outcast podcast, everyone.
We can end it here. I think we could run it a little bit longer. We still have some interesting stuff we're talking about.
All right, just a little bit longer.
Yeah.
That's
I
what she said.
mean, sorry.
I'm just excited to be back on the podcast. I was
Yeah.
gone the last few days on Discord dealing with some personal stuff, like
Yeah.
going through some stuff.
Yeah, I'm happy.
People
that-
on Discord piss me off so bad sometimes. Like,
Aw,
I
that's
already get pissed off in life, and then I have these people badgering me. Like
Ouch.
this one guy,
That's perfect.
Gilbert, I know. He's a fucking
Oh,
dickhead.
God damn, I
No,
hate that guy.
I'm just kidding.
Fucking hate
I
that.
hate
That guy. Oh my god.
Can't
So
stand it.
annoying.
Pisses me off.
We love him, though, even though sometimes he has a robot connection.
Yeah, he really pisses me off. He gives good head though.
when you bag on him, but just give him an odd ass compliment. Yeah, I fucking hate this guy's guts, but he does suck some good dick.
Yeah, man, this
This
guy sucks
man-
at his dick game though.
This fucker may have a massive dick, but like he's got his merits.
This one chick I used to know, I fucking hated her. I despised her, but goddamn, her boob jobs, bro.
Oh my god damn that do be wet.
Like, I have a question. I've been thinking about this. Like, I don't know if this is like something you can actually figure out. Like, is there a way to know if like somebody's really a virgin or not? Like, if a chick's a virgin? There's really,
Yeah.
there's really not with a guy,
There
but
is. And with a girl, if when you're putting it in, usually some blood will come out
if she's a virgin or she's not a virgin.
if she is.
If she's
Quick question, log. Why
and
the
there's
fuck
like
do
this
you know
part
that?
that'll like
Why do I know this? Don't
Yeah.
even question me.
there's this part that'll kind of like rip a little bit, but it doesn't always happen.
Yeah,
It can happen like if you're like really like rough,
really tight.
it'll like
Of course,
rip that little
It'll happen to
in
Rice,
there.
right?
in their punani.
Hopefully, if she tells me she is, and then she's not, then that'll just be sad.
Had a question for females, but it's a fucking sausage fest now. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
Craig has a pussy, but
No, Craig's
Craig,
a big dude.
Our podcast bot.
yeah, I had a question. It was like, why do females always have like 20 different bottles like in their shower?
Well, that's
Yeah.
obvious. I mean, it's for pleasure, obviously.
No, but
Or
like
do you
like the more things that guys can fit into one bottle, the better. Like
Exactly.
shampoo, conditioner, body wash, gasoline.
That's why we have 3-in-1s. You said gasoline,
Yeah, gasoline, Diet Mountain Dew.
lubricant, lotion, fucking bars of soap, like chunks of bars of soap.
Shampoo,
Yeah,
body
fucking-
wash, conditioner,
Bro.
Diet Mountain Dew.
Olive
Dr.
oil.
Dr.
I
Pepper.
fucking-
The silence all of a sudden. Just,
Yeah, everyone's so
Oh.
silent. It was so weird.
Lately, I've been seeing a lot of love for shower heads from the females and servers.
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
understand.
Shower heads. It's like they just like water shooting right up their vagina.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, I don't. I guess I get it in a way, but it's also like I don't
How do
understand.
you get it? How do you get it, Gabe? Do you like
It's
shove
like,
it your asshole or something?
Would they also like it?
Put it
like
up
if
there.
somebody was peeing in them, it's like
Hey,
just
can
throwing
do
stuff
that.
out there.
I can do that.
You said I can do that.
Yeah.
Like Rice like a piss stink.
No, I do not have a piss fetish. That shit grosses me.
Piss porn.
Piss
fuck it.
porn, no.
Rice
It's a horrible section. Horrible section.
Ugh.
Quite nasty, to be honest.
Log, what kind of porn do you watch? What's
I
your
haven't watched porn in ages. So
well
He
who,
whacks off to his imagination.
Yeah.
facts. I whack off to wood, bro.
no, he waxes Willy to the picture of the leprechaun on the Lucky Charms box.
No.
He waxes Willy to Willy Wonka.
He waxes Willy.
He
He
just
smacks one out.
Whack your Willy.
Smacks one out at the end of the rainbow.
I smack my
pound-
schlong.
He pounds his pee-pee to potatoes.
He spanks them.
Yeah.
he doesn't pound his pee-pee to potatoes. He fucks potatoes.
He spanks his spunk to fucking Oompa Loompas.
I mean, shit. If they double cheeked up, I mean, a Loompa Loompa, bro.
The Oompa Loompas mighty orange, though.
Yo. The orange
Hey, yo.
peen.
No.
Oh my
You
God.
said that orange peen, that's spray
Yeah.
tan dick.
Orange
know what I'm
peen,
saying?
don't fuck with no green vagina.
Bro, Oompa Loompas be like those British girls. My god.
Oh my god, the fucking chabs.
Yeah.
Oompa Loompas are British. Confirmed. By log.
When
Yes.
Charlie from Willy Wonka's in the chocolate factory just starts popping off. Just starts rapping.
Ooh.
Becomes British all of a sudden and starts putting his drills on.
I don't fuck with no green peen. I fuck with that grandma vagine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Fuck with that mean vagina.
The mean regime.
My boy Charlie gave me the golden ticket. You know, I'm not in the limity snicket.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh my god.
Bro, what's his rapper name?
Young
Rice
Splongle.
Cube.
Young Splungle.
Vanilla
Deforsky.
rice. Deportion. Deported. No, it's deported.
Discrimination.
Discrimination.
Yeah.
What do you think about
with,
discrimination in the United States? You
I
know,
don't fuck with
discrimination.
Yo, you listen to discrimination too? Bro, I have it on fucking what's it called?
Yeah, I
iCloud
don't
or some
fuck with
shit? SoundCloud.
Young discrimination. Little discrimination. It's not big. It's not big discrimination. It's little discrimination.
Medium.
Just a little bit of discrimination.
The clan leader.
The Grand Wizard.
Dead
Bro,
brigade.
I remember in 7th grade. No, was it 8th grade? Yeah, it was 8th grade. We were learning about the KKK in the history books. And I was sitting right next to my teacher because I was a fucking ass and she made me sit right next to her because I was goofing off. Anyways, I asked her, in the middle of her lecture, I was like, what was the leader of the KKK's name? She goes, the Grand Wizard. I looked at her for a second. I was like,
Oh my god.
telling me like he's basically like Dumbledore and fucking
Gandalf.
and Gandalf mixed. The Grand Wizard is the KKK's leader. She's like, yeah, that's basically what his name was.
Bro, Gandalf the White, it all makes sense now.
Gandalf.
Oh my god.
You shall not pass,
Dumbledore,
bro.
Dumbledore the wizard, the racist.
Bro, you shall not pass. Now we know who cannot pass. The Blacks.
Dumbledore casts racism.
Skedaddle, skidee, I'll hang them from a tree.
Oh my god.
No, you're gonna get us demonetized.
Good.
We got 233 viewers as of today on the first
we deserve
episode.
to be demonetized.
And I haven't been promoting it to as much as I should have. I think that's amazing. And I wanted to thank our audience for getting us to 233 viewers.
Thank
That's
you.
crazy.
If it doesn't get above that, I'm going to steal everyone's children.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
But also, what are you doing with your precious, valuable time?
No, shut up.
Why?
They took the time to listen to it.
Why are you this retarded? Stop.
You're listening to a
something else.
log, a racist, a virgin, and Adam.
And
God.
Adam Frank. Adam Frank.
Go
Adam
on.
Frank the
Why
Jew.
was I immediately listed as the version with no hesitation? Do you just see me as the version? I don't have
Yeah.
any other. I'm not anything other than the version in your eyes.
Sorry,
Yeah.
bro. It's just what you were given the title of.
You know what?
Yeah,
Fuck
everyone
you.
watching
I'm
this-
proud to be a virgin. All right, cunt? I
Everyone
just
watching
haven't
this-
found the right person yet.
Wear it like a medal, bro.
Yeah.
Wear my virginity like a necklace.
Everyone watching this, go outside. Go socialize with your family.
While listening to the podcast, of course.
No,
Yeah,
no.
keep it
And then-
there.
I'll take this podcast family friendly, bro.
Spread it with your friends, your alt accounts, the people that you think will like not safe for work content, and your dogs.
Show it to your grandma.
No, do not. Oh, I mean, I don't know. She might like the part about gumming on the peen. Give her some ideas.
Coming on the peen.
Gumming on the peen. I'm gonna make that a new trend. Gumming on the peen. I'm not on any social media though, so it'll only blow up on YouTube.
Smart.
Get some lard on there for extra grease.
Put their mayonnaise on it.
Oh my god. We're so wrong. I'm especially going to hell. Me and Gilbert are definitely going
Is
to
this
hell.
the end of the podcast? Let's end this.
Let's end it with grandma gumming on the peen.
Exactly.
All right. This has
Cliffhanger.
been the Outcast piece of shit podcast. Yeah.
Wonderful
See ya.
outro.
Adam, get Craig out of here, please. Get Craig out. Get Craig out of the